Giving this baby a washing.
Repair and clean process now. I would say repair day, clean day, but it's much, much longer.
Yeah.
So it is the morning after Christmas, and we arrived yesterday. And today, mission number one is to clean this boat and get her back into proper form.
Ship shape.
Get her back into ship shape, because she's disgusting.
All right, day one in Cartagena is beautiful. It's a great place, it looks like. First up is cleaning the boat, getting it organized, and getting this huge list of things that we need to take care of, taken care of. Erica's cleaning the boat, everything fell over. I mean, it was the roughest passage, so everything fell over. We are now putting things back and organizing them and figuring out a better way to store everything. We also had water come into several other places, not a ton, but definitely more than should be coming in. The worst was the sail locker got soaked for some reason, so trying to find out where that came in, and we've emptied it out. Everything's drying out on the tramp, and the boat's just a disaster everywhere. Erica's cleaning the whole thing. Cleaning up.
Having a ball.
Total mess. An embarrassing disaster really is what this boat looks like. I mean, we usually keep it so nice and clean and tidy, and there's just things everywhere. Show you the leak, the sail locker. So I think the water came from where the two halves of the hull meet. I pulled out the old caulk, which was cracking and terrible and barely in there, so I'm gonna redo that job, and I'm also gonna go on the inside and put up a bunch of liquid, I don't know what it is, it's a liquid barrier, but it should seal from the inside as well. And I hope that stops it. And there's such a long list of other things. Also, on the passage, if you remember, we broke our roller furler. So, what to do? So, gotta repair that. We frayed a couple lines. Oh man, the boat did good, but man, it was a hard passage on everybody, including her. So she's first up getting fixed.
So during our passage down to Colombia, one of our bilge pumps went off, which means that we had water under in the bilge of the boat, which is never a good sign, but I just imagined how much banging around the boat was doing that water got in inevitably. So right now I am cleaning out the bilge on our port side hull, and in that hole we had all of our canned food. The food's fine, except they're just like gross on the exterior, all this water and rust and yeah. But see, as you can see here, I had to crawl down into here and get all the water out, and it's kind of come into here and come into here, and it's hot, it's gross. I'd rather be doing something else, but this is part of it, so gotta get to work. This is just not fun. What's happening?
All right, well, this is where we've got an issue for sure. Like all this.
Oh, geez.
Well, it wasn't like this. I cleaned out all the old caulk, and now I'm just getting ready to put in.
That's where you think the leaking is coming from?
I think it's a very good possibility. Yeah, it didn't look good at all. It looked pretty suspect. Oh, look at that. All right, trying to fix the roller furler. This is a big deal. This washer is broken and should look like this. And these aren't available. Well, they're available. They're just not available to us in Colombia. If we were in the US, probably not a big deal to get these. But since we can't, I'm gonna make it. Well, I'm gonna add JB Weld. It's kind of like an epoxy, but hardens quite a bit harder to this, which is basically the same material. And I'm gonna shape it to look just like this so that we can have a working jib head sail, okay? First is to build a mold. Yep, that'll work great. Then we do a rough trim while it's still somewhat soft. Makes it way easier. Oh yeah. So bad, huh? That'll work. A little bit of final shaping and sanding, we'll be good to go.
Alright, so we're officially checked into Colombia. When we arrived on Christmas Day, nobody really was working, which we expected. But yesterday, in Colombia, you have to hire an agent, which we haven't paid anything for just now. I wonder if we pay at the marina.
I bet we do.
But the girls came by, they were so welcoming. They went and took our passports, went to immigration, customs, took care of everything.
Everything's stamped. They gave us a bag.
Yeah, I mean, they gave us a bag, here's our immigration paperwork, and they even gave us a Colombian flag.
Let's get that up.
I know. So that was actually quite an easy check-in process. And we didn't have to do shit.
Babe, how are you feeling this morning?
Sore.
Can't help but notice that you have a bandage on your finger.
Well, yesterday I go to open our porthole in the bathroom and it opens to the direction of the wind and I didn't open it all the way. And I had my hand there near the hinge and it came back down and slammed it on my finger.
You crushed your finger.
Completely crushed it. So I came running to you and I said, baby, I need some ice, I need some ice. It so hurts. Hurts really bad. And then I go to sit down at the couch there and I said, well, I don't know why I feel this way. And then all of a sudden I just completely blacked out and fell down the stairs. Backwards into our stateroom. And I hit my hip, I scratched up my knee, and I hit my ankle.
And you were completely out for about 15 seconds.
Scary.
Very scary.
But now I'm gonna lose my fingernail.
Yeah, but you gotta keep the finger.
That's good.
After all the repairs and cleaning, which did include the finger, we had just enough time to rest up before our friends Lou and Steven on the Wolfhound arrived from Jamaica, followed closely by some longtime family friends who had flown in last minute to celebrate the New Year's with us in this lively city of Cartagena.
How do you feel?
So good.
Not so good.
It feels so good. Maybe that was sarcastic. So good.
So good.
Not so good.
Despite being a bit foggy the next day, we were not about to let that cheap champagne wreck our momentum. So we set out to explore Cartagena for the day. Cartagena is a stunning city by the sea, and I can see why they call it the Queen of the Caribbean coast. The city has a strong Spanish colonial style that is impressively preserved. The picturesque labyrinth of cobblestone streets, full of color with balconies covered in bougainvilleas and vines, alone make it for some of the best sightseeing around. Cartagena exceeded our expectations with its vibrant atmosphere and culture, making it hard to walk away from.
I will pack my dignity.
Did you lose it?
I just listed at home again.
We have to have a hearty breakfast
Gotta have a hearty
before
breakfast.
being a pirate. We're going on a pirate ship today.
Yep, today's their last day, so we're gonna take the crew.
Well, maybe their last day.
Maybe they're on standby and they may not be leaving us, so we may have new crew. But we're gonna take them on a pirate ship cruise through the bay into an old fort ruin. So yeah, we're gonna spend the day on a pirate ship. It's gonna be fun. Morning. Are you ready?
Hi, Joshua.
Hey guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
La Fantastica.
Good morning. We'll be departing here shortly. Please make sure you have all your belongings, and your belongings are secured in front of the seat in front of you. If they're not, I'm gonna come out and yell at you and make sure they are. All right.
That was cool. I liked it. Tough bottom. I like it. Everyone's trying to outdo Alistair.
After an excellent day playing pirate in Cartagena, we had one last very important thing to do that has been a long time coming and probably something we should have done before making our passage to Colombia. we needed an audience present for the official renaming ceremony of Evelias.
Mighty Neptune, king of all that moves in or on the waves, and mighty Aelios, guardian of the winds and all that blows before them. We offer our thanks for the protection you have afforded this vessel in the past, but now we submit this application. That the name by which this vessel has previously been known, Wolanthia, be struck and removed from your records. It was a great name, just not ours. In consequence whereof, in good faith, we seal this pact with a libation offered according to the hallowed ritual of the sea.
Watch it, man. Do it so the camera can see you pouring it.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it.
Oh, he won't mind.
Don't waste too much.
Okay.
O might and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, implore you your graciousness to take onto your records and recollections this worthy vessel thereafter and for all time, known as Evelias. Guarding her with your mighty arm and trident, ensuring her of safe passage throughout her journeys. In honor of your greatness, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court.
One more.
I offer a toast to Evelias and to the union of Erica and myself, Warren. May we enjoy calm seas and gentle winds. Here, here. Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to get reminders of new episodes, and also consider being our patron to get some exclusive content from WEsail.
Whoa.
You okay? You okay?
We're right next to the filling dock, so I'm a little high off the fumes, you know what I'm saying?
It's our last night in Cartagena, baby. Let's party.
Okay, Jack.
Come on, old guy.
Come on, old guy. Pirate booty.
Pirate booty.
It's the best booty around.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just out here chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Sunscreen? You got sunscreen, bro?
Of course.